Are you in a situation right now where you want to sleep with a woman, but she's not interested? There's a couple of reasons why this might be happening. Now, the reason why I decided to make this video is because a lot of guys who come to me for help are, in different situations. Maybe they've been on a few dates with the woman. Maybe they're not dating at all different areas of the dating journey where they're finding they're not getting any women interested in sleeping with them and having sex with them. So I wanted to share with you why this might be happening so you can fix it and get to the point where you are having those physical relationships with the women that you want. Number one, and yes, this is in a very specific order because I think this is the biggest one, to be honest with you. And that's because I hear it all the time. And this is what we help in terms of coaching guys through this process in the TripAdvice Accelerator coaching program. And the problem is not making a move. So a lot of guys, they won't actually make a move because they're too scared of getting rejected. And boy, is this familiar. I remember pretty much all my life up until about 23 years old, it would take so much courage, so much energy, and so much built up confidence to get to the point where I could even go for a kiss with a woman. I was that deathly afraid of getting rejected. And I know that there's a lot of guys out there who are struggling with the same thing. They don't want to make a move. Now we're in Me Too movement era where they're really scared of offending a woman. They're really scared of what could be harassment when really they know deep down the girl actually likes them and this is not the same thing, right? Guys are just scared to put themselves out there, mainly, of course, because of rejection. So that's probably why in most cases, a woman is not sleeping with you. You got to understand, and I have to continue to teach this because I don't think guys really have this ingrained 100%, that women won't make the first move. Women are waiting for you to make the first move. So you have to do that. You have to practice it. It is a skill like anything else. And when I say that specifically, I mean, it's a skill to make a move. You have to practice going for the kiss. Not because it's technically hard, it's more of a mindset shift that you have to make. Being okay with her saying no. And by the way, if you're in a case where you've been dating a girl, where you've been on at least a few dates, chances are she's probably not going to reject you. She's going to want you to do that. Women want to be physical with you. Women want to sleep with you, but they won't do it if they have to make the first move. They're waiting for you to do it. The reason why they're waiting for you to do it is because it's not in their feminine nature to lead that part. In fact, it's more in the masculine nature to be leading the relationship and leading all the steps up into getting physical. So they want you to lead. They want you to be the person to make the move. Now, number two, let's back it up a little bit. So maybe you're not dating a woman just yet. Maybe you just want to be sleeping with women. You want to be having fun with women, dating women, but you're not even there yet. You're not even able to get dates. So you're not at the point where you can actually get physical with a woman. Now, there's the obvious, right? Maybe you're just doing things that are unattractive, but I think you might know that by now, and I've talked a lot about that on the channel. So I want to go a little bit deeper into this. I want to talk about your lifestyle. It's very possible that your lifestyle is just not attractive to women. So nothing here, again, to do with your looks, your personality, although those things are very important, but it's also your lifestyle. You're not surrounding yourself by people who are interesting. You don't have any kind of purpose or path or mission in your life. You're not spontaneous or adventurous. You're not doing cool things. And she sees you and she goes, I don't even want to give this guy a shot. Whether he's attractive physically or whether he's a cool, confident guy, just because she doesn't see having an interesting life with you. And maybe this is not happening on a conscious level where she's thinking that, but it's getting triggered. She just knows that there's not interesting things going on in your life. Now, I want to be careful when I say this. This does not mean you have to be a Dan Bilzerian type, Elon Musk, or someone who's got a crazy net worth, who's on yachts all the time. Of course, we know that helps. But you can't also be on the other end where if she looks at your Instagram, she sees that you're doing a bunch of boring stuff with weird pictures. You've not displayed in any way, whether it's on social media or in person, that you're doing anything interesting. I don't want to get too meta here, but to give you an example, I remember in 2011 when I started TripAdvice, and I then called myself a dating coach, and as time went on, calling myself a dating expert. and creating a business where I could be location independent and having a lot of freedom. As I started to meet more women and date more women, they thought that this was very attractive. It was an attractive lifestyle. And I'm not saying this to show off. It's just true. It's like there's a lot of women who are going to be attracted to that I could just fly around the world and go wherever I wanted, work from a laptop. I had a little bit of a following on social media. That kind of helped too. Now, again, you don't really need some of those things, but there are things with your lifestyle that you do want to tweak in order to be more attractive. Now, I know that's a whole big topic in itself. I should probably do a podcast episode or maybe another YouTube video on it, but just to give you some starting tips, make sure you're surrounding yourself by people who are interesting, unique, and doing something interesting. So making sure you have a social circle of people who you really like and enjoy to be around or doing cool stuff. Hopefully you have a career path that is on the way to making 6 figures or more. It's okay if you're not there right now, but eventually get into that point so you have more freedom, so you're doing more interesting stuff. So people want to be doing interesting stuff with you, especially a woman, and even having hobbies. And they don't have to be unique. They can be really whatever you want, but at least doing things. It's not attractive to be a guy sitting at home in your mom's basement, doing nothing, completely broke, and just being a complete loser. Women are not going to want that. Number 3, you know the buzzwords: simp, beta, nice guy. If you are a guy who she doesn't respect, if you are a guy who isn't flirtatious, who doesn't understand how to build tension, if you're a guy who is super nice all the time and you just have your opinions created based on what others think, you care too much what people think about you. Like I said, letting people walk all over you, this is just unattractive behavior. Women don't want to be around that guy. Women don't want to be around a follower. They want to be around a leader. So these traits, these nice guy traits, these are all holding you back. It's holding you back from any women having any respect for you, and a woman will not sleep with a guy that she doesn't have respect for. Write in the comments down below, which one of these are you gonna work on next? Which one is the most important thing for you to change? I wanna hear from you. I'll be in the comments as well. I hope this gives you some clarity, and I'll see you on the next video.